if we communicate stuff digitally, kailangan structured yung data na ng computer. Hindi yan yung nakikita natin sa SMS tsaka sa phones. Pero with LLMs, we can do that. Diba? So yung nandun nakikita namin yung opportunity to connect yung ginagawa namin with what's happening now. Before, kailangan very structured, very rigid systems, very traditional in a way na dapat ito yung schema ng data. Pero ngayon,
through LLMs. Welcome sa Kaka Computer Podcast, where tech meets wit and wisdom. So for today's episode, pag-usapan natin about innovating in a stagnant market. So guys, what are some industries that have historically struggled with innovation and why? What do you think? Maki?
Okay, I'll go first. I think yung technology adoption really depends on industry. And one of the industries that I know is yung financial industry, like banks, markets. And I guess when you say why, kasi yung parang philosophy lang na parang it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really yung core, the crux of the reason why they don't. And I guess when you say that they're stagnant, I guess in terms of technology that could also be loaded again, dahil nga if it's not broken, don't fix it. And one of the interesting things then that I guess people are not aware of, like right now may online banking, di ba? Pero and in the grand scheme of things, yung back end doon, yung core doon, it's still yung really pretty old school na AS400 mid-range computers. Na hindi na nakikita ng matao. Nakikita lang nila kasi kaya nilang mag-online banking or may mga banking apps. Pero yung back end niya pretty traditional. So yun yung isa sa na-aware ko, na personally I worked with. So ikaw ba?
Nice. Joseph?
Ako personally, I work in an SMS API company in Japan. So, as technologists, we experience technology innovation in various parts of our tools. So SMS, it's one of the things na there was a lot of innovation in early on. Ngayon, ano nakukuha mo sa text, di ba? Notifs.
Yeah, it is. Yun pa rin.
May tinetext ka pa ba?
Oh.
Wala. Dahil
scam na lang.
Pero kasi napalitan siya ng chat apps.
Yes.
That's free. Di ba? So, sino gagamit ng SMS kung paid siya?
Bawat text.
Diba? So, nagkakaroon talaga ng innovation. May napapalitan.
Yes.
Hindi yun yung nagsastagnate. Tulad nung, kunyari, telephone. Sinong nagvo-voice call sa telephone? Kung usually sa chat app yun din ginagawa. Diba? Na free. So yun. Yun yung nangyari sa company ko. Which well, buhay pa siya. pero na-experience namin to ngayon. Na dwindling market share. Kasi nagsastagnate yung industry.
Kasi sa dami ng chat app ngayon, parang why do you pay for a text, di ba?
So yun talaga.
And to be honest, hindi ko na alam yung phone numbers ng parents ko and yung mga kapatid ko kasi pagka halimbawa nawalan ako ng data, ano nga number nila, wala akong contact kasi nasa chat lahat.
Totoo yan.
Yep. So moving on tayo, how can companies identify opportunities for disruption in a mature market? Maki?
Okay. So I guess building on yung idea nga na if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yung mga na, at least sa experience ko din, na may mga industries na eventually na convinced to move on and try to adopt innovative solution dun sa kanilang operations. Ang pinakamahalaga lang talaga, ma-identify yung value proposition. Parang ano ba yung benefit ng pag-pursue ng particular direction of changing one system over the other. So going back din dun sa sinabi ko kanina, di ba, sa finance, gano'n, na mid-range pa. Yung mga systems kasi na yan, hindi mo nabibili yan eh. Parang usually man naka-lease yun. Kunyari sa IBM, mid-range, gano'n. And hindi sila mura. Mga nasa hundreds of thousands of dollars per year yung lease. So may mga companies, may mga financial institutions na realize nila na, okay, pag nag-transition tayo, sabihin natin yung operations natin, lipat natin from yung medyo traditional systems over dun sa mga, I guess, budding startups who would offer, say, similar services pero cloud-based na. Tapos iba na yung pricing model. And then makita nila na parang, ang laki ng difference, sabihin natin, ng operating costs in modernizing, plus yung flexibility na biglang meron ka ng mas more modern interfaces, mga web APIs na pwede mo nang i-glue yung mga services mo together na more modern, yun, basta for me, if you're like in a position nga to come to a company and say, this is an opportunity, a venture worth considering because of this value. Present yung value proposition if you're talking to a CFO. Makita mo lang yung monetary effects, diba? Parang if you speak dollars and give them say, eto talaga, makakatipid ka. Ito yung value proposition. If you were talking to a CFO, an operations perspective, and sabi mo na parang, it's gonna make yung operations streamlined. With the tech person, you say na parang it's gonna future-proof and yun nga, and tap on everything that you know about, say, a modernization of an infrastructure and adapt that to your business operations. That's really, I mean, the most logical and pretty straightforward way of really pushing for modernization in, in any industry. Na parang super comfortable na sila.
Yeah, like before, parang yung applications nasa desktop and then nung nag-jump to cloud, ang daming parang nag-adapt pero nahirapan kasi, di ba?
So basically, show me the money.
Yes.
Yun yung broke. So parang connecting to this part na sinabi mo na if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
The broken part is yung financials.
Well, I guess you couldn't really say it's broken, but pwede mong pakita na, may alternative. We can improve things. And pretty sure everyone will agree na parang the biggest room is the room for improvement.
Yeah.
And there's always something you can improve on. And I think yung stagnation is really because napaka-conservative siguro ng mga certain people in certain industries. Kasi nga, isipin mo, tayo, mga geeks tayo, mga tech tayo, talagang really excited pag may bago.
Yeah.
Pero yung mga accounting, finance, parang medyo fixed na yung nila eh. Yung
It is
nila.
what it is. Ganun pa rin.
So, pero yun, mako-convince mo sila basta ma-realize nila yung value. And not necessarily, I mean, malaking bagay nga pag may monetary value ka na ma-propose, diba? Pero yun, pwede rin kasing lumabas yung value in terms of, say, time saved or efficiency ba? Yeah. So long as you can propose that. I think in my consulting background, din medyo yun yung approach mo na this is worth pursuing kasi it's gonna save you time or money or both.
Yeah.
Or gonna really improve or future-proof your operations. So long as you can really have that solid...
So clearly communicating the value, not just in terms of financials, pero yun nga.
Kasi parang yung value kapag nakita yung value, yung financials parang hindi mo na kailangan consider as long as it's, you see it valuable to your business.
So yun yung, I guess, major difference. Lalo na sa yung mga geeks na talagang excited sa bagong tech sila, hindi masyado eh. Pero pag nakita nila na, may value para gawin to, they will most likely, and that's how you buy them. Yung get their buy-in and convince them to parang join or work on that endeavor.
Pero tagal nila nag-adapt ng cloud.
Medyo. Kasi yun ang problem eh. Kaya nga, sabi ko tayo, mga tech guys parang super excited sa bago eh. Minsan, kunyari yung paglabas ng Gen AI, parang, sige, try natin to kahit na wala lang, di ba? Pero sila medyo mas conscious sila sa...
Iba, gumagamit pa Excel pa rin.
I mean, I think yung Excel hindi medyo mawala.
Malaki yung value ng Excel.
Yeah, obviously.
Pero yun, I think dun sa, anong tawag dun? Yung merong parang diffusion of technology or of innovation na model na merong early adopter, may laggard, may... So medyo, yung mga conservatives medyo laggard, medyo adopter na parang kailangan mo talaga na i-convince, i-assure na, okay to, gano'n. Basta na yung assurance, medyo human factor na. Pero malampasan mo yun. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still talking to fellow humans naman, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yun yung, I think, yung humane aspect na kailangan mong i-overcome then.
Ikaw, Joseph, any input?
Well, yung sa amin, so traditionally, yung SMS tsaka telephony services, not necessarily iniisip na part ng kung saan mag-i-innovate. Kasi hindi siya digital. Well, meron ng IP phones, pero it's still people talking. Pero recently, nagkaroon ng mga LLMs,
Yeah.
AI. Putting into context, kasi if we communicate stuff digitally, kailangan structured yung data,
Yeah.
na ano ng computer. Hindi yan yung nakikita natin sa SMS tsaka sa phones. Pero with LLMs, we can do that.
Yep.
'Di ba?
Yep.
So yun nandun nakikita namin yung opportunity to connect yung ginagawa namin with what's happening now. Before, kailangan very structured, very rigid systems, very traditional
Yep.
in a way na
Yep.
dapat ito yung schema ng
Yeah.
data.
Yep.
Pero ngayon,
Through LLMs.
through LLMs, if you can connect it with SMS phones, isipin mo, yung imbis na gagawa ka pa ng API, gagawa ka ng tumatanggap ng SMS.
Yep.
Or, sa call, hindi mo na kailangan ng tao.
Yeah.
Sasagutin niya ng LLM.
Yes, that's correct.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Meron kang something na ganun, di ba?
Yeah.
So, we see that happening in the tools
Yeah.
that we build. Nandun yung opportunity. So, parang ano lang cyclical. May nawawala sa uso.
Yeah.
May bumabalik. Yung traditionally hindi area of innovation, nagkakaroon din ng
That's true.
parang revival.
Yeah. Parang fashion lang di ba?
Medyo, oo. Parang ganun yung nakikita namin.
Yes, please visit our website at tutorialstudio.com. We provide free courses for AWS and, of course, premium resources for certification exams for AWS, Azure, Kubernetes, and GCP.
So, what role do emerging technologies play in revitalizing stagnant industries? What do you think? Maki?
Definitely a crucial role. And yung mga technologies na available now, di ba? Cloud
Yeah.
technologies, everything's moving to the cloud. Everyone's moving to the cloud.
Actually, yung business ko is running in cloud.
Di ba? So biglang, isipin mo yun. Kung dati,
Kailangan pa
compare ko lang
server.
ulit, balik ako dun sa example ko, di ba? Iba yung commitment para makakuha ka ng yung mga mid-range servers
Yes.
na hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yep.
Iba yung parang capital expenditure. Iba yung prep yun. Ngayon sa cloud, may free tier ka pa.
Yep.
Punta ka na lang doon.
Yep.
Tapos
Oh.
experiment
Bayad ka na lang monthly.
Iba sa
Minsan nga, hindi ka naabot ng monthly kung nag-experiment ka pa lang, di ba? Pwede kang mag-run
Free tier lang.
muna initially. So,
Validating ka pa
yung ganun. And kagaya ng sasabi mo, di ba, na integrate mo kung ano yung familiar sa mga users, ganun, chat, parang, or do interactions via kung saan ano meron, Messenger, Viber, or depending sa demographic mo kung ano yung ginagamit nila. I'd say, so yan yung mga technologies na meron na tayo now.
Yeah.
Crucial sila. And then I think for the stagnant industries, we need to help them realize na ito mga key technologies are going to be invaluable basically in helping you kind of elevate or move your business operations to the next level. And all these things already exist. You don't even have to parang wait for, like, say, what's coming up next. And you don't need to wait for quantum computing. Just really use what we have now.
Yeah,
and there's like,
exactly.
a lot of opportunity
Exactly.
na to really change or transform your business.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd say emerging technologies, definitely. Even the technologies now. Kasi what I can say is yung mga stagnant industries, they're actually 5-10 years behind in tech. If you really help them kind of like move to the present day, malaking value na yun sa kanila.
Yep.
Siguro medyo, kung isipin mo yung what comes next, medyo hazy pa yun. Hindi pa ganun ka-clear kung paano natin na-apply. But definitely, I'm just really getting these industries, na traditional and conservative with their technology, up to speed, as in bring them to the present day, present day tech, huge value.
Yep.
And then, there's a lot of opportunity then for anyone who's been working, and if you want to work with me and help, realize yung benefits of yung present day technology with your clients, I can help you out with that too. But definitely yun lang. That's just the key thing.
Joseph?
We already have the technology to advance things, especially for these industries.
Tama yung sabi ni Maki. Technological change comes in waves. Iba-iba yung effects ng waves na to sa iba-ibang industries.
Yeah.
Sa kanila, with cloud, malaking effect sa financial industry kasi yung infrastructure required, 'di ba? Pero for us well, hindi kami strictly telco, pero we provide telephony API, SMS ganyan. With LLMs, yun nga, with AI, ang laki nung nakita naming opportunity. Marami pa ring, actually, it's a Japanese company. Meron pa ring fax nga doon. So even with fax, we see opportunities.
I think it's not gonna go away. I think healthcare still relies on
Yeah,
facts. And
yes.
financial-
Oh, may nakikita pa nga ako. Oo.
So ano lang talaga ride the wave.
So, ito yung last question ko before we end the episode. Do you think AI is the internet and the iPhone moment? Is that the level of innovation with AI right now?
Loaded question. I can see AI. You've been using AI for the past decade or so.
Pero hindi kasi siya accessible eh. Right now, parang simula nung lumabas yung mga LLM, just use the API, connect, create an app, automate.
Kasi nagkaroon na ng hype nung
Lumabas yung
OpenAI
OpenAI.
because of generative AI. But
Yeah.
there are like many forms of AI that has existed in the past decade or so na ginagamit natin, di ba? Pati yung mga image search and all that, or yung Google Maps is already partly AI. Kaya nga din medyo loaded yung question, but anyway, for now, I think hyped yung at least yung marketing ng generative AI so far. Hyped yung pag-push ng, we're going towards AGI, di ba? That.
Until now, wala pa rin AGI, but they promised it from last year pa.
and kaya din ako mas pragmatic, mas practical when looking at things. If I see how we can apply things, then okay, we can convince me. For now, it's just merely speculation.
Yep.
And if it's just speculation, I'll just try to play it safe and parang see what happens.
Yeah.
But definitely, baliktarin ko lang yung question balik ko lang sa sinabi ko kanina. Yung present technology, malaki yung value to realize with it.
Right.
We don't even have to anticipate the next. Ngayon, ang dami na nating pwedeng magawa, value, realize with just really adapting what we have now.
Yep.
And then, really be optimistic about the future.
Right. Ikaw, Joseph.
Ako for me, kahit marami na tayong nakikitang possibilities with AI, I believe it will have its moment. Pero
not right
wala
now.
pa tayo doon.
Wala pa.
Pero marami pang dadating.
Yeah.
So if you don't adopt AI, if you don't know how to use or integrate AI, mahuhuli ka pagdating nun.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So is there any input or opinions na gusto nyong idagdag before we end the episode?
There's always room for improvement. Yun lang. If there's one thing you're gonna take away from this, there's a lot of value that we can realize by really using the technology that we have now.
Yeah.
And there's always room for improvement.
Awesome.
Ako naman, in relation to AI, actually, nagkaroon kasi ng redefinition ng AI. Everything is called AI nowadays. Pero dati, separate yung domains ng data science, machine learning, natural language processing, information retrieval, and neural networks. Pero pag sinabing, actually kahit ano dyan, basta AI yan. So,
parang naging generalized na kasi yung terms ng AI.
So,
I think academically naman, malaki yung umbrella ng AI.
Oo, malaki siya.
Di ba? Maski sa video games pa lang yung kalaban mo sa game.
That's AI.
Oh, that's already AI. Pero hindi, mas ano siya.
It has its own knowledge kung ano yung dapat niyang i-roll doon sa game.
Pero
diba?
hindi siya
Katulad ng LLM.
networks. It's just merely
nakaprogram siya.
Parang decision tree, medyo Bayesian.
Right.
before kasi hindi tinatawag ng AI basta-basta. Kunyari kung bot yan kasi gumagamit siya ng heuristics. Pero hindi siya AI.
Yeah.
That traditionally yung mga AI specifically, alam ko yung basta neural networks. Deep neural networks. Pero ngayon, kahit machine learning na traditional. Yun yung pagkakaalam ko.
Okay, so thanks Maki and Joseph for this episode. So I think that's it.